Hi, it's Shell, the Tape Queen here on YouTube, and I wanted to show you the card that I made for my hubby for his birthday. He's a big sports fan, so I decided to make him this football card. I had seen different versions of it on Pinterest for a couple years now, and so I went ahead and tried it out. I found a template online that I could print off that had the shape of the football and it had the stripes, and I printed that off in the size I wanted, and then I ran into a little problem. In order to make the card that size and use the embossing folder that I did for the background of the football, I would need to run the piece of cardstock I was using through the embossing folder twice and emboss the cardstock side by side. And I used to have a Cuttlebug, and I could do that on the Cuttlebug, but my Cuttlebug wore out after years of use, and when I replaced it I got the Big Shot, and for some reason I couldn't make that work to emboss a larger sheet of cardstock twice side by side on the Big Shot without leaving a line in there. So I finally went to Plan B and just made a smaller card. You can see it's not a real big card. That's not what I wanted to do, but sometimes you just can't make things work out exactly the way you want. But my hubby still really liked it, and I did the little happy birthday with the Miami Dolphins colors. It's his favorite team, even though they haven't done as well in recent years. But you gotta stay faithful to your team in the good years and the bad, you know. So anyhow, to do the background of the football, I did run it through the Cuttlebug Tiny Bubbles embossing folder, and then I used a sponge to rub, let's see, what did I use on there? Ranger Archival ink, sepia ink, over the embossed part, because the cardstock started out this kind of craft or khaki type color, and I did emboss the football in the stripes separately, and set my little eyelets in and ran the string through them. It's a real simple, easy card to make, but nice masculine one. And that's about it for that. And then for his party I also did a happy birthday banner, which I can't show you because it's hanging in the other room, but and I can't stop and start my recording on this camera, but it was just a printout thing, very easy to do, one where you can print out the pieces and cut them out and put them on, you know, on your cord that you're going to use and hang it. And so I'll put a link to that banner, though, in my description box below, because it was, you know, a nice printout to have. And I'll also put a link to the template I used for my football card. And I made some little treat holders for his party and put some almond M&Ms in them. And I only have the prototype treat box left. All the others at the party, you know, ended up getting used and thrown away, but this will give you an idea of what I made. You can see it, you know, the number's not centered and it's not folded right and stuff, because this was the prototype, the first one. I was just trying it out, and you know, I had some kinks to work out. But this is made from I think they're called SVG cutting file or folder or something. Anyhow, I don't have a die cutting machine that, you know, an electronic one, so I cut it out by hand. And I made it the Miami Dolphins colors and used Dan Marino's number on it, because that is Dan Marino, you know, was popular back when my husband and I were young, and I used to watch football with him back then, so it was a nice memory for us. I don't watch football anymore, so anyhow, that was a fun memory for us, and I thought they made really cute little treat boxes for a guy's party, or, you know, if you were having a football theme party of any kind, they would be cute. So that was fun, and I'll put the link to that below too, because especially when they're, you know, done properly and not just the prototype, they are exceptionally cute. So that was it for my hubby's party. And one last thing, I wanted to show my glue gun, my grungy old glue gun. We've had this thing forever. My husband and I both use this glue gun, and we loan it out to people, and you can tell we're not worried about what happens to it. In fact, I absentmindedly stood here before I made this video and picked a little piece of ribbon and some pieces of paper that were stuck to it off without thinking. I should have left them on, because I'm showing this because Gail, who is Fava of 4 here on YouTube, had shown her glue gun, and someone had been at her place and commented how bad her glue gun looked. And so I had told Gail that mine looked probably worse than hers. So I wanted Gail to see my glue gun and see that other people have well-used looking glue guns too. Never even crossed my mind that my glue gun was supposed to look good. Anyhow, so we just use it and go our way. This way I don't have to worry about it, you know. Like I say, we loan it out. It goes all different places. People, you know, are able to do their thing with it and not worry about it. So Gail, you're not alone in the grungy glue gun world, so hope that makes you feel a little bit better. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.